Tonight, Hannah, I think, is going to be sharing about the back office, about general commission, my commission record, my purchase record, and so forth.
Yes, that sounds good. Thank you so much. And that's exactly what I'm going to be talking about today. I wrote everything down because I don't want to miss a beat. This, I think, is going to be a really great training. And I'm just laughing seeing my picture in the viewfinder because every week a little more comes off of my walls because we're moving. So hello again, like Joe said. Thank y'all for spending another Friday with us. So we're just going to jump right into the training. Let me go ahead and put a timer on my phone so I don't go over. We want to leave enough time for our wonderful testimony today and our challenge later. Okay, and so I'm going to go ahead and screen share. Today we are going to be talking all about My Office, or the My Office tab, and you're going to learn how to navigate your back office. So let me pull this up just a little bit so we can see. Now, when you log into your Atomy account, you will see, of course, it says welcome. We've gone over this before. And a few weeks ago, we talked all about this tab right here, shopping mall, right? When you click that tab, it will allow you to see all of the products. You can purchase products there. You can view ingredients. Really, really great information about our wonderful Atomy products. But today, we are going to talk about what happens when you press this tab right here. It says My Office. When you click that tab, it is going to pull up this screen. You are going to see to the left-hand side, it has your ID number, it has your mastership, and it gives you information regarding general commissions and mastership bonuses. Next to that, it says My Total PV. So this is under my own ID, products I have ordered. When it says today's PV, it is talking about for today's sales state only. So as of today, on my left side, I have an accumulation of PV of 71,000. That means everyone who's on my left side combined points is 71,000 for today. The accumulation of points on my right side is 69,840, and that's just for today. Don't forget, once your personal PV hits 2.4 million, you're forever qualified. Your personal points never go away, and you do not receive any commissions from your personal points. My purchase record is the first thing we're going to talk about. These are products and points that you get from those products that have been purchased under your own ID. Again, you do not get commissions from anything that you have purchased under your own ID, and these points will never expire and they will never go away. To access my purchase record, you're going to click this top tab right here, and it will pull this up. You can see everything that you have purchased in the past 12 months or 1 year. It has a breakdown of the purchase number. It'll tell you what day you purchased those items, and it's very detailed. It'll tell you individual products, cost for those products, the PV you received for each of those products. And you can see from December 4th, 2019 to December 4th, 2020, I have ordered a total of $2,438.57 worth of product. That has a total accumulation in 1 year of 826,540 PV. Those have gone towards my personal PV. General commission record. This is the daily calculation of points that have or have not matched from the accumulation of points, or PV, on your left leg and the accumulation of points on your right leg. What does that mean? We're going to go into that. To access this tab, it is the third button on the My Office tab, and we're skipping the second one for right now. We're going to understand that a little more here in a minute. When you click General Commission Record, you will see something that looks like this. You can go back for up to 1 month, and because of this, I highly encourage you, if you are not already doing so, to keep a notebook. I don't know where my notebook is right now, but keep a notebook of what your points look like every 2 weeks. And why 2 weeks? That's because when it comes to going for mastership, we work in that 2-week period. A few trainings back, we were talking about the 2 challenges, the 1st to the 15th, and then the 16th through the end of the month. So for just training purposes, I went back from December 1st to December 15th, and this is what the commissions look like. You can see here on the 1st, the 2nd, the 3rd, all the way to the 15th, every day that I had a grade 1, which means that I had 300,000 PV on my left side and 300,000 PV on my right side minimum. Of course, it's never exactly 300,000. And that meant that I cashed out on that day and received plus or minus $60. My commission record is the history of payments to be paid out or that have already been paid out. This is going to be the second tab. And it's going to look something like this. Basically, you have the opportunity to be paid out every single week. And I did call the company to see what I'm legally able to share according to our code of ethics, and I can share all of this information with y'all. Moving forward, December 8th. December 8th, it says that I was calculated to be paid out $183.12. We're going to break that down. This is under the My Commission Record tab, but you want to utilize the General Commission Record tab to calculate. So going back one more time, it says I was paid out $183.12. Well, calculations are calculated daily. They are collected every Wednesday to Tuesday, and they are paid out the following Friday. I know that can sound a little confusing, but I'm going to break it down for you. Knowing that on the 8th, right here, 12/8, I should have been calculated a payment of $183. We're going to look at our calendar. And I know this is a November calendar, but these little gray numbers down here are for December. So here on the 8th, it says $183. That means from November 25th, which is a Wednesday, to the following Tuesday, which was December 1st, I should have been paid out 3 times. Where did I get the number 3? Well, remember when you get paid out $60, it's plus or minus. Well, that 183, when I divide it by $60, that means that I should have cashed out 3 times. So we looked from 11/25, right, November 25th, to December 1st under General Commission Record. On the 25th, I had 300,000 points on each side, and that gave me a grade 1, which is plus or minus $60. On the 30th of November, I had under total 300,000 on each side, and I was paid out plus or minus $60. And then again on December 1st, I had 300,000 minimum on each side, and I was paid out plus or minus $60. Now, I didn't actually get paid on the 8th because remember, it's calculated on Tuesday, it's paid out on Friday. So what, that 183, I was actually paid it out to my bank account for me to be able to use on Friday, December 11th. Okay, if you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments below. You can reach out to me personally. I know it takes a little bit to understand, but I promise if you continue to watch this, you will understand how the commissions work. Let's work a little backwards to try to get a better understanding. So I want to know for the following Friday, remember on the 8th, I was paid out 183, or it was calculated for me to be paid out 183, that I actually received on Friday the 11th. But I want to know today on the 18th, how much I got paid, okay? How can I figure this out working backwards? For today's date, the 18th, I should have been paid whatever was calculated from December 2nd, which is a Wednesday, to the following Tuesday, which was December 8th. Okay, let's count. Make sure you're paying attention. So on the 2nd, it shows that I had a grade 1 because I had 300,000 on each side. On the 3rd, it was calculated. Those are 2 days. On the 4th, which is 3 days. The 5th, that's 4 days. The 7th, that's 5. And then on the 8th, that's 6 days, right? What is 6 times 60? 6 times 60 is $360. And remember, it's plus or minus $60 every day. That means that on the 15th, it should be calculated that I received $360. Let's see if that's true. Well, it is true. This just so happens to be a little more plus on the plus side of $60. So on the 15th, it was calculated, I was going to receive $370.34. That was calculated on the 15th, which is a Tuesday. But can anyone tell me when I was paid that out? When did I receive that income?
Following week.
Friday.
Today. That is right. Yes. So Friday. I was paid that out today to my bank account, $370.34. Let's go back one slide because there's something important I want you to see. You'll notice a few things. You'll notice that I wasn't paid on the 6th, and I wasn't paid on, or it didn't calculate on the 13th. That is because Atomy is a Christian-based company. we can look at our calendar and see that the 6th and the 13th are Sundays. Well, just like Chick-fil-A, we are closed. Just like Hobby Lobby, we are closed. We are not operating on Sunday. So you will never see on a Sunday any sort of commission. It's not because you didn't hit your 300,000 on each side. It's just because it'll go for Monday's date, okay? Another thing that I want you to look at, those first few days, right, till the 8th, I was paid out every single day. Well, what happened on the 9th? On the 9th, you can see right here, it says today's PV. I had over 1 million points on my right-hand side. On my left side, I only had 237,000. So I was missing 60-something thousand points, right? Instead of the company just saying, oh, you didn't make it today, you know, you're going to lose all those points, we'll start fresh tomorrow. Those points were forwarded. You'll see up here it says forwarded, right? 237,000. So I need another little 60-something thousand to be paid. So come the 10th, it says previous PV, which means from the previous day, which was the 9th, I had 237,000 on the left and 1 million on the right. On today's PV, which was on the 10th, I had an additional 229,660 points on the left. So taking what we had the day before on the 9th, plus what we accumulated on the left on the 10th, that gave me a total of 466,710 on my left side, so that I had a minimum of 300,000 on my left and right side so I could be paid out on that day. Does that make sense? Yes? Okay. You can see that happened again here on the 14th, on the 15th, you know, and those points will travel over. Well, what happened to those additional points? Because I had over 1 million points on my right-hand side, right? What happened to those additional points? Unfortunately, I did lose them. I only got paid for the 300,000, and it can be a good thing and a bad thing because those points traveled over from the 9th to the 10th. So that was a, you know, a positive, but then I did lose those additional points. And that's why it's important to be checking the general commission record and the My Commission record to try to maximize your checks, to try to get the most out of your checks. Had I seen I was only, let's go back to the 9th. Had I seen I was only, you know, 60-something thousand short, if I need some extra products, maybe it would be worth me going ahead and placing my order on that day so I can try to get that check for that day, okay? My group purchase record. This is a list that breaks down individual purchases from your left and right legs. Here you can also see the total accumulation of points in a specific time frame. This too only allows you to go back 1 month, so you definitely want to be coming into your account every single month, writing down those numbers. That way you can track the progress. You can see which leg's stronger, which leg's weaker. You can see how close you are to hitting Sales Master, and we're going to take a look at how you can do that right now. We're coming back to the main screen once you press My Office and we click that tab, the My Group Purchase Record tab, and it brings us here. Again, we're working in that 2-week period because we work in a 2-week period for mastership. So from December 1st to December 15th of this year, this was just a couple of days ago, you can see that on my left side, I had 3.4 million points. On my right side, I had 7.2 million points. Who can tell me which leg is stronger? Which leg of mine is stronger?
Your right side.
That's right. My right side is stronger. It is more than double as strong. That additional 3.7 million points I did lose. But I was able to maximize my commissions along the way by doing the things that I'm sharing with you today. Here we can see too that I also achieved Auto Sales Master, because in order to hit Sales Master or Auto Sales Master, you have to have a total accumulation of 2.5 million on the left and 2.5 million on the right in a 2-week period. So from the 1st to the 15th, which is the first challenge, I had a minimum of 2.5 million on my left side and my right side, which means that I will also be paid out the $400 bonus for hitting Auto Sales Master. You can see a detailed description of which leg there were purchases under. You can see the date it was ordered. You cannot see specific products, but you can see the total accumulation of points, which is listed right here. You can see the purchase number, and you can also see the member's name and the member ID number. The lineage is your Atomy member extension that contains member name, their joining date, their center affiliation, as well as who is in their downline. To get to lineage, you're going to come back to that main screen and you are going to click the bottom tab right here. And once you do that, you will see something that looks like this. Your name should be at the top and you will have a left side. If you have only one side, it will look like this. So this member right here only has a left leg. As soon as they join someone else on their right, their legs will split and they will look like this person right here. So this person already has a left leg and a right leg. You can see that someone on their right leg has a left side and a right side. Okay, so really great tool. I blocked out the names and the sponsor ID, or I'm sorry, their IDs, just for privacy of my members, but this is what it's going to look like. Now, if someone has a green box around their name, like you will see right here, that means that they are a member or they are a customer. When someone has a blue box around their name, that means that they are an agent or they have some sort of mastership. So whether it be someone who has, 310,000 points under their own ID, or it can be a sales master or a diamond master, they're going to have a blue line around their name. Sometimes you will see someone has a phone next to their name. Here we can see this person right here has a phone. When it has a phone, that means that the person has not ordered in almost a year. In order to maintain your Atomy membership, you do have to purchase one product a year. It can be any price. It can be the $3.50 hand soap, but you do have to purchase one product a year to maintain your Atomy membership. When you see this phone, when you're looking in your lineage, and that's why it's important to check at least monthly being the bare minimum, you're going to want to call this person and say, hey, I just wanted to let you know you have a phone by your name, meaning you haven't ordered Atomy products in a while. I just wanted to let you know so that, if you want to keep your free Atomy membership, you can go ahead and place an order right now and it will keep your membership active. It doesn't really have a timeline for how long, but on average, I have noticed that once there's a phone by their name, they have about 3 to 4 weeks to order a product before they will fall off. And what I mean by fall off is that they become inactive. They will have a red box around their name, like this member on the left and this member on the right. When they have that red line, again, they are inactive. And if they want to rejoin, they will have to wait 1 full year before they can rejoin as an Atomy member. They will not be able to have the same spot. So let's go back here. Let's say this agent right here falls off, they turn red. When they decide they want to rejoin, because they're going to miss those Atomy products, right? They cannot come back under this person. They will have to go to the very bottom of wherever they were. They're going to lose all of their points, everyone who was underneath them, and they're essentially starting new. But they have to wait a 1 year period, which is a really long time. So always best to be able to give that person who has a phone number a call, a courtesy call, and just say, hey, I don't want you to fall off. You can order, at least one product, and that will allow you to keep your membership. Okay, I know I just threw a lot at you. I am going to go ahead and stop screen sharing. That is the end of the presentation. Again, if you have any specific questions, let me know. I hope that this brought you value, and I am going to send it back over to Joe.
Thank you, Hannah. That's a lot of information, but once you learn it, it's not that hard. Right now, it's a lot of information, but thank you, Hannah. I guess we move on to testimony. So, Ansley, are you there?
I'm here, Joe.
Oh, hi.
Hi. So anyone who doesn't know me, I'm Ansley. I'm here in South Carolina. I wanted to give my testimony on why I joined the company. I joined the company after my divorce when I didn't know how I was going to pay my bills. The company I was currently with had just shut down, and I didn't have the money to reinvest into a company. So I was going around talking to